McG said something about Jazziq having an ego and etc. etc. Do you guys think it's a good thing for him to have an ego at the heights of his career right now, or is it will be his downfall?
It's a good thing to have an ego in general.
I mean, if I can say this, I'll corner hard. And I made the industry and I'm still relevant. Why can't I have an ego just like Jazziq?
Exactly. That's my point as well. You know, some...
Does he have an ego?
There's also that.
He has an ego. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen that guy a few times, but I've never, had a one-on-one and, had been around him like that. But if he does have an ego, good for him. Keep it up.
Jazziq,
Why?
Cowboy Grooves episode 3.
Yeah.
Mina ngiyajiva lapha tu stage man, ngiyajiva ngiyajika mengithi yabona ukuthi manje uJazziq ngiyazilungisa manje. Ngizwa? Ngiyazifila ngithi hayi manje ngi-influence uzongibulisa nami. Ngiyafika ngithi Ola Grootman angidlula.
Wait, thing is, your problem is your voice is very low. I don't think he's got an ego.
No,
also,
man, I don't think so.
If he's got an ego, okay, I mean, on social media, he's that funny guy.
Yeah, you see, that's what I thought when I was greeting him. On social media, he's a fun guy, he's a public guy. So, I was expecting that same version.
Two, that's my workspace. Social media is him working. That's his working platform.
Yeah.
So of course there's a persona that he's going to embody because nyasebenza.
It's like this thing and I saw that kid I'm talking about Naledi. She was at KFC the other time. She took a video with that girl. The girl kept on taking a video. Yeah, dude, like you're saying,
but that's not what she was doing.
No, let me tell you what happened.
Did you say hi to this person?
You know what the thing was?
Oh yes, already now say in my mind I'm like, okay, now I'm like, oh, celebrity. I have to switch up now.
But I don't think there's any song that's been sampled that's been flopped. They always become hits, exactly. So
you know why?
It's not like they're doing it in vain or like they're doing it out of mockery. So yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because they're not doing much. They're not sampling these people nowadays. They're just taking the song as it is. Literally, that's why it's not a flop. It's the same song.
I get
Mfana
that.
Touchline songs, literally the same beat. What did he do to those beats?
But it's
nothing.
keeping
Just
it
rap.
alive.
No, I don't mind you keeping songs. How many songs are we gonna keep alive?
All of them.
That means every year must keep a song alive. We're gonna sample the one that you made now, sampling the other one.
We'll
just keep on sampling. Creativity is important, man. If you are an artist, you are a creative. Creation means starting from scratch. Not all the time you must recreate something. We are aware of the other songs. You know, we've lived in Abani. We are aware the songs are there. We play them, must song. You know, sometimes the other day someone was playing Gomaze Kotane the whole day. You know, everyone was happy. You know, how many songs are we gonna sample now?
Hola bafethu, this is your boy Tsotuma underscore, and you know Kimetsi ke atala ka tshweleva ka scientific is gupu ke thubugile. Welcome to the Welcome to the Industry Corner. I'm not alone, I'm with my co-host.
Oh, hi guys, it's Miss Manager, your favorite manager's favorite manager.
Yo, what's up, stand-up comedy League is the new HM Sao, so much like 1 hour all the way from the United States of Katlehong.
Hello, hi, beautiful people. It's okay, and I said the thick chick with the deep voice, the coolest thick chick with a deep voice.
Yeah, bafethu, firstly, I'd like to thank you all for the support and engaging with us. We see your comments and we appreciate the love and the hate. But nonetheless, we appreciate it, Moose.
That's true.
Nonetheless, Ninjani guys, how was your weekends?
Yeah.
Shame.
It was just a weekend, man. I didn't go to work. I actually didn't leave the house this weekend at all. I didn't even go to church. So it was an okay weekend. Yeah.
You
Go to
guys,
church.
Naming mangele.
This kid, guys, my dad is like my biological dad owns a church. He's a pastor.
Oh,
wow. Yo, PK.
Mara sicela amachufu ethu.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so shocked.
How are you shocked?
I'm very shocked.
I'm shocked too. But it's always the case. PK's like, there's just something. They just off ramp.
She's trying to say I'm special. Like.
So, Elaligan, how was yours?
No, it was sad. I don't want to talk about my weekend, but it was just a sad one.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Kwenza kale.
Funerals and stuff. I hate that concept. I feel like in the next lifetime we shouldn't die.
Yeah.
'Cause I know, man. It was a sad one, but I'm good.
I mean, Adam umoshe yonke into. So
Like,
Ngudli apple.
hey, pastor's kid.
Hey.
Baba kakhuluma noNkulunkulu futhi.
Man.
By one.
My weekend, sad as well. I think I lost 2 people close to me. Not really close, but like people I knew on a personal level, which is really sad. One of which we are going to talk about on the show. But yeah, it was just a sad weekend, guys.
Imagine,
and it's so,
God, hey.
especially because it's a youth month, and most of the people who are dying, definitely the youth.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Umnandi strive every day.
What's the umnandi?
Asilal. Ngiyadlala then. But then, yeah, moving forward, there have been like questions online, and I read about it, and I wanted to ask you all guys, who are the most underrated artists you'll think make good music
in the industry?
Yes.
Any genre?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me see Amapiano specifically.
Why Amapiano? Like, why are you guys hitting on
Because
hip-hop?
I want to see what
other genres
I have in mind.
No, I think it would be fair if we all talk about the artists that we feel deserve the opportunity, regardless of which genre they
Okay,
in.
sharp. Any genre, okay.
Yeah.
I'll start with Father Figure.
Uh-huh.
Father Figure. Yes, that's how it's spelled. And Devon Dips.
What is people now?
Oh, and Devon
I don't even know.
What is people?
Osmanano, please, ne?
Yes.
It's piano artist.
Yes.
Yeah. Skitongo.
Father Figure is
Skitongo.
I don't want the community to come for me because I don't really know if it's Skidongo or Skija, but I think it's Skidongo.
Or JD, somewhere there.
No, Ndips is JD.
Yeah.
Father Figure, it has to be Skidongo or Skupu or... Yes. I don't want to say Shoes Meister because you guys are catching it. Gangane, you're coming. But yeah, Shoes Meister. So Father Figure, Dibon Dips, Shoes Meister, and DJ Vino. Yo, you guys are sleeping on DJ.
Okay, Vino, I can agree with Vino.
Sleeping on that guy, bruh.
Legal. So Masha also Katlego, United States of Katlego.
It's not a piano artist. Her name is Tando Zide.
Who is she?
She sings neo soul.
Thank you.
Also like African music, Rihanna. So very, very good vocalist. People are sleeping on her. I think she made a song with Sinom Solo in his album called Kwamsol. Very, very, very good artist. Yeah, let me just say her. Zabanye wantu nje,
Why is that? Why is that? Why?
No, man, we piano people are gonna make it at some point. We have genres like you're saying, like they're not getting the attention in the entertainment space. No, piano is the thing right now. I get it, but we do have other vocalists that are very good. They just that Utabeko and also piano Trace. Man, Trace is very underrated.
Yeah,
yes, it's in the limelight, but
I actually wanted to say Tracy, but I also have other people in
yeah, there's a post I saw, Go to Africa, they were posting her and then they posted about that song Imaki. We were like, how is she on the song? How do you not know that she's on the song? Exactly, you know, I don't know why people are not hating on Tracy, but they're sleeping.
Yeah, they definitely are.
They really are like that.
Okay, for me, I agree. Tracy as well. She's very underrated, and she has such a special, beautiful voice, which is what the industry currently needs now, especially in their piano space, right? And I feel like a lot of females in the space have such a similar voice, so she brings something totally different. She's just like Obabala, who has a unique voice, just like Nkosazana Daughter, who has a unique voice. Also, man, plus size girlies, like, I mean, I will always be for the plus size community, please. She's so gorgeous. Also, like, you understand?
Yeah. But then,
another one that I will say, he's in the industry, but I feel like the industry is not really recognizing him like that. It's not giving him his flowers like that. And I'll say it's Touchline. I personally feel like Touchline is on the same level as Abu Nasty, as Abu Aries, but he's not necessarily getting that recognition. I mean, we know him because he's kind of like only hip hop artist who's kind of holding down hip hop right now. Ne? But like, I feel like there's just something that's missing there, man. I don't know if it's the management. I don't know if it's us who are just sleeping on touchline, or and not in fana touchline, like it's in touchline, because I know a lot of people think man it's touchline in touchline.
You were talking about fun.
I figured you were gonna
Look at
say
you, Kuruma,
that.
Dwanga, maboom.
No. You see
The guy
my
with the
point
list.
exactly.
No rapper again.
Touchline.
He's the guy who raps with the
young
list.
Brit.
Who is he, man?
You don't know Touchline?
No, that's like,
He's a hip hop artist in the industry, and he started like way back.
Wakdala or Ramaj?
nah, he's
Wakdala.
but it's current.
But he's current, yes.
Like Wakdala, like Nabo MC, Nabo MT, Nabo
Yes. Yes.
Yo,
How?
Yes.
manje,
You are not born
oh.
yet, but he's.
He's not lezo, man.
Man, just my birthday tomorrow. I'm turning 20. Like, ish.
It's what?
You like, you're not justifying it.
Hey,
Yeah, for me, it's just Tracy and Touchline.
okay, Mina, my top three would be Mashudu,
Oh,
Keys.
Shudu.
Yeah.
I don't think Mashudu is being slept on. I think she's just new in the industry. Yes.
No, she has been in the industry.
you in the-
Even the Kabza Chen, she was there.
She was there.
She's been in the industry for more than
You know,
How many years? For more than how many years?
for more than 4 years.
she's been.
Yo, for more than 5.
Yes, yes.
Mashudu
And
is good,
you-
man. You good.
Aye. You'll know her songs. You'll know the songs, not the.
But we don't know that it's her.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Oh,
think? Do you guys think? Ne? I'm gonna say this because you said Mashudu. Ne?
Yeah.
Now it's a touchline. Now I'm having a thought. Do you guys think Uguti, some artists, Ingo Mazabo, go further than them? personally?
Yes.
Like we don't know them, we don't relate to them personally, but we can relate to their songs.
That's
We
true.
can love them. Like actually, I'm an artist. Like Manje, I'm a fan. Like I follow you. Like Udlani, Uhlalapi. When is your next album? But whenever I hear your song, I'm like, oh, this is a good song. But I don't follow you like that.
That's Keys exactly. You're sleeping on Keys. Not Keys, man. Keys.
Mkeys, okay, well, his
Keys.
other songs?
Yeah, M Keys.
Oh, Mkeys. Like, okay, wait. No, wait.
No.
I get it.
Keys.
It's just like the debate.
Keys.
Wait, it's the debate era Oscar MBO or Oscar MBO. 2, it's the same debate as Jazziq or Jazziq. So I can understand more to Keys or
I can
MPs.
try to do the intro videos again to help people. Like
Pronouncing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mara,
M Keys.
I feel like a hot man Lona Balele, you know, and he produces such good music. I mean, I personally relate to almost all his songs, especially Zintos Manes.
Oh, that's the guy.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
There's a song-
No,
there's a song in the
I
album.
don't know a lot of hip hop Amapiano heads. I know them because their songs are just there, mainstream, and everyone is listening to the songs. But personally, I didn't even know how Cowboy looked like.
Oh, I get that. Say.
Ay, Nina, ngathi follow ama trends nje and biggie. You don't.
I don't think they are thing. It's not. I don't think it's the
It's
thing.
just some talents, bro. Like they don't market themselves. They do it for the song, but they don't put a face to the song.
Ngicela ukubuza wena as a manager, ne? How would you recommend Keys as old he is? Not old man, as nothing elderly.
He's
ne?
old. He's old.
He is old. He has, as old as
They're old,
he is.
them kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As old as him, how would you recommend him or advise him to put himself out there instead of only the music being out there?
He needs to post more. Like right now, content is your currency. He needs to do visuals. He needs to do shoots. And it doesn't mean they must be high budget. There's ways you can go around it. You know, there's ways to liaise around it. He needs to get into more studio camps. I know his sound is more of a Grootman sound,
Gospel-y.
but yes, I know that's his sound, that's his niche. But really, for him to get where we as his fans would like to see him one day on these big stages, he needs to integrate into more camps, see where he can. Cause bro, and I'll always say this: you never know what you'll come out with. Just go to that studio session. Like if when Gangu's okay, I'm too hip hop to go to a shit studio camp, just go, cause you never know what you're gonna come out with. Like you really never know, and it only takes one song to change your life, for you to tour, for you to change your family's lives. So like just get into it, go, just do it, because it takes nothing from you to go to that camp and to create.
Yeah.
So
Asakhuluma ngale ndaba, I don't know who was it necessarily who it was, but I saw this other post on IG. Bakhuluma ukuthi new artists, the current hottest artists, are being used by the Grootmans, abantu laba who were in the industry, who trended a while ago. Then manje bafuna ukujumpa in to be relevant again.
Okay, an example. Also, an example would be who?
No, let me example.
Because we can't say it's Umaporisa, we can't say Ukabza because they are still relevant. So
Yes.
we can't say they're using these kids to be more relevant because they've lost their relevancy. They haven't. So that's why I'm asking Uti, who is this one person? Okay, an example of the artist who does that.
or maybe it's not phrased properly.
Yeah.
No, it's phase right. Akafuna ukusho nje ukuthi.
Well, if you
It's phase right. It happens.
It's not waffles, guys.
Waffles,
With you, you know,
Waffles is still relevant.
What's with you?
Exactly, so it's not
What's in her waffles? You love
Oh,
waffles. like-
one.
Damn.
Let me tell you.
But don't
she's
you
a fan.
know what
She's
Chanda-
one. She's a fan of
Chanda
Uncle Waffles,
met her.
as well as her aesthetic. Nyana kind of resembles Uncle Waffles. Even facially, like there are certain poses that she strikes, and she
Wow.
kind of looks like Uncle Waffles. So I think it comes from there.
Yeah.
So if somebody's gonna come for Uncle Waffles,
looks
she's
like
definitely gonna be faced
You
into
look like
face.
waffles.
No.
Also, she's Swati. Oh.
Yes, for that.
That's why I'm defined as you.
Guys, I'm not tribalist. But I'm just saying, no, I just saw on TikTok, there's some things now on TikTok, when you go through the comments, like, you'll see comments that don't make sense. Like, bro, this post is clearly not talking about Uncle Waffles. Like, why do you want to make it about Uncle Waffles?
Internet culture. That's how
Especially,
it
like,
is.
things like, using new artists to trend or using new artists for music. I think there's a difference in grooming somebody into the industry and just using them. Using them, that's where the school fees comes in. But grooming them, you give them the platform, you give them the funds, you give them the, like, do you get me?
The
So
resources for
yes,
yeah.
I think some people don't even know the difference. They just think, oh, Dabi's under Maporisa, Bayamusa. No, he's getting groomed, he's getting funded, he's getting opportunities. Do you get me?
And let's just hope it's the same behind the scenes, because a lot of them will come out later on. Ukuthi, I didn't get my cuts. Like PC came out and spoke about the industry. So, hey.
My question.
And how keys?
Yeah. So wait, Mahau Keys and M Keys are the same person.
So,
How and M keys do.
Mohau is MHAW.
No, I get it, but I just thought
Mahau
maybe
is
he
Songkrai.
shortened his name.
Yeah, that one.
Oh.
Song Cry, a lot of Kabza's songs as well.
And
He was not getting paid now.
He wasn't getting paid.
Yeah, he was going to court Nabo. All of was this Chandrunyana.
this is why people need management. Like, even if you think that you haven't made it, or even if you're at 1K followers or 100
But I think it's sharp, no.
100
Yeah.
followers, get a manager that knows what they're doing. So that when you get to a point where you are able to make a song with these big people, he can start the split sheet check, start the royalties check.
Who was Mahau taking to court? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, guys. Yambolo the smell, yes. But then,
But is it there on social media?
Social media.
It's there. Then you can
We
say
check.
most it's information that's
I
there.
got full about.
Till the 5th.
Okay.
But then moving on, you spoke about Jazziq, and I remembered something with you, like McG said something about Jazziq having an ego and etc. etc. Do you guys think it's a good thing for him to have an ego at the heights of his career right now, or it'll be his downfall?
It's a good thing to have an ego in general.
I mean, if I can say this, I'll hard.
How can
And I made the industry and I'm still relevant. Why can't I have an ego just like Jazziq?
Exactly. That's my point as well. Some
Does he have an ego?
There's also that.
he has an ego. But he has an ego. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen that guy a few times, but I've never, had a one-on-one and, had been around him like that. But if he does have an ego, good for him. Keep it up.
Mina bake bangishaya
Genuinely,
ngebhomu baba.
because
someone-
some talents like uyababa ukuthi bayancenga neta ukuthi bangakhanselisha. Be yourself, nigga.
There's someone who helps someone they don't know. Me specifically. There was a time I was supposed to shoot with Gabza. Went to where he stays. He was not available. And I called him. Right.
Also, you have his number.
Yes. I called
Ule
him.
ke uphethe industry.
Yes.
I'm at Gabza's place. Please Kuluma 19, and then Gabza Velo is out of the country. And then he was, no, come to me. I came to him at Vibes on Main. That's when I shot the video with him. So I don't see ego there.
Oh wait, who you said?
Maybe
you spoke
not
about
about
Gabza, and then now who said
I was
come?
supposed to shoot with Gabza.
But he wasn't available.
And then he was,
Jazziq is the one that said come
yeah,
to me.
was like,
Okay.
Vibes on Main. With him, gave us food. We shot.
On host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I left.
Hey, mina bake
I don't owe, he doesn't owe me
ngebhomu.
anything. He doesn't owe me anything.
Yeah.
God knows.
Where does he know?
Bangishaya ngebhomu. Engayifila. Jazziq,
Why?
Cowboy Grooves episode 3.
Yeah.
Mina ngiyajiva lapha duze stage man, ngiyajiva ngiyajika mengithi yabona ukuthi man uJazziq ngiyazilungisa manje. Angizwa? Ngiyazifila ngithi hayi manje ngi-influence uzongibulisa nami.
Ha.
Ngiyafika kuye ngithi Ola Grootman angidlula.
Wait, thing is your problem is your voice is very low.
Yes,
Did he
he's
hear
very
you?
soft-spoken.
That guy was wakal.
Just no that. Even ngizwakali le.
Wait, but in Neo's defense, Neo at Groove is very
Yes.
like uyambo.
Okay.
He probably saw a fan. Maybe he doesn't know you. This is the thing I said the other time. We must never feel entitled to being known.
Yeah, that's what
You know,
I'm
I
stressing.
never assume that someone knows me.
Yeah.
You know, I introduce myself. Also, I'm never a fan when I meet these people. I'm just a guy who works with them. That's my
No,
mentality.
thing is, me
Colleague,
with Jazziq,
colleague.
I've always been a fan dot, from childhood, from Asakala, Nabo Zuma, Nabo Riz. So manje, seeing him for the first time face to face, yo, I ben a full scream and lot, ben full umkhunta kahle ngithi Ola Grootman. So I went there like body structure best pege and straight, and I was walking towards him, and he was coming like this side.
Yeah.
One pega before I could say anything. Then he looked at the stage. That's when I was like, Ola Grootman. He passed.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this. When he passed you, was he going to play or he was just there standing?
Ungdlulile ukulisa cowboy stage in denial.
I mean, I'm taking an opportunity. You're not a cowboy. Relax. That cowboy. Wait, I'm a producer. I want to potentially work with cowboy, and this is my opportunity to actually have a conversation one-on-one with cowboy.
They
I'm
know each
definitely. Did you know?
Because event in Jazziq, which I was called to last year December. I don't remember the date exactly, but Cowboy performed there.
Oh,
It was
event,
Jazziq, yeah,
Jazziq.
Jazziq homecoming.
Let's go to Vibes next week.
Ah,
And you meet him, man.
yeah.
No, man, don't cage, dog.
It's
Unga
okay.
cage.
Uncle Charlie.
Unga cage, dog. Unga cage, boy. Unga cage, boy.
Because I don't think he's got an ego.
No,
Also,
I don't think so.
if he's got an ego, okay. I mean, on social media, he's that funny guy.
Yeah, you see,
No.
that's what I thought when I was greeting him. On social media, he's a fun guy, he's a public guy. So, I was expecting that same version.
Two, that's my workspace. Social media is him working. That's his working platform.
Yeah.
So of course there's a persona that he's going to embody because nyasebenza. But personal space, Vibes on Main, not necessarily working.
Let's go to Vibes.
I don't have to necessarily be that guy. But
guys.
in all honesty, I don't think he's that person. I think there's most probably a misunderstanding. He doesn't strike me as a guy who's got an ego.
When do we rest?
Let's go to Vibes. Not today.
When do we
Not
rest?
today. Let's go to Vibes.
Maraziwa ngemali mose vibes.
Yes, next week Monday.
Oh, yeah, mkhulumela uJazziq.
Hey, man, I really want you to meet him and trust me.
I get
He's
that,
a good,
yeah,
he's a
I
good
get
guy. He's a good guy.
I get that. No.
Okay,
don't
one shiny bomb guy too,
test
to be
them
honest.
for nothing.
He's
No.
a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
No, he's not a bad guy. Marang Shagai, first time, Big Save Vibes on Main. Before his upcoming,
Oh my God, did this happen twice?
Yes.
How
before his event, before his Jazziq homecoming event, Alex.
Yeah.
I figured out so it was me and this other media group, Yano Lyrics. So I figured out sharp mina ngidanga phandle imoto yakhe. So he's working out ne 30 videos so when he comes like this, I'm like, Ola Grootman. He just passes. Like, hi.
Now
I did it.
I'll tell you in a bomb now. I'll
Yeah?
tell you in a bomb. Because number one, you're just taking a video without me. You was kulumi already so video. Like, talk to me.
No, you know what the thing was?
But again, you're wrong there. First of all, no, you're wrong. Let me tell you why you're wrong, ne?
Say something.
As a
Wait.
as
Yes.
that's me.
Exactly.
That's how I do it.
And that's
Because
what
I-
Vegan
yeah.
was standing up for last week. He was saying, yeah, because you're a celebrity.
You shouldn't
the
test
big-
it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, no.
Yes, you get what I'm saying. No. Yes. Let me explain the scenario.
No, man,
I'm still your fan.
Exactly.
Let me explain the scenario, dog. Yes, kwenzakaleni. Mina, I arrived there. Ngithi ngithatha indawo video. Bengathathi yena necessarily. Because my camera was facing up, I was taking at that picture. You see there, etc.
Also, he just happened
So
to be
I was
afraid.
taking a view of that. Mengwisi for your pants. Nyambona utiyeza, so nyambona okay, man. That's Jazziq. Then I switch it off.
At the moment.
Yes, I switch the video ngithi hazo ngikhulunta ngibambe video. Ngithi ola khona man. Yadlula ngithi maybe didn't hear me ngaphuma la. Couple grooves. That's why I felt it manje uthi manje ngiyazibwa straight.
And the foot wait, you were saying una lady bekase KFC, that's different. Lo bekase groove vele bekangena. Yeah, it was an
And I was taking a video
so
of the
he
place.
needs to be aware, it's okay, now I'm in the space. Anytime is crunch time. There could be a fan, there could be media coverage that's going to take content of me. He knows this.
You know what? If Jazzy has an ego, that's fine. It's pleasing. I think it suits him. I think it's so on brand. Like it's his brand to be that guy.
Yeah.
Mean.
Yes. I don't think I think it's on brand for him. Like even if he does have an ego, I think shaya khona mfana ibrand yakho vele leyo.
Thank you, Jazziq. But then moving on. Singakhulumi ngale ndaba. Uyabona bhek.
Ngiyamxolise.
Sorry.
Moving on.
Yeah.
There have been speculation.
Speculation.
Speculation. Speculation.
You know not English.
Tongue twister. No, it's a tongue twister. I also get that.
Physics, physics, English, but I'm Zulu.
No, one Zulu. Yeah, but then there have been speculations online. Yoguti, Amapiano doesn't have its own original sound. So, manje, I wanted to ask your guys, Uguti, how do you all differentiate between the original sound and batin? What your baby's saying is batin later when you use someone else's thing.
Sample.
Yeah, and interpolation.
Oh, interpret.
So I wanted to ask you.
No, that's in. Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you guys, Guti, how do you all differentiate actually? As a manager.
You can tell, and then it's I think it's unfortunate that people think of it that way instead of keeping other songs alive. Do you get what I'm saying? Like instead of keeping if I'm making a remake of Shigubu, like Milo and Sleazy, if they're making a remake of Shigubu, it'll apply to everybody, even my mom, even my grandmother, because it was made during those times. So I think it's unfortunate that people see it as copying or not original instead of keeping the music alive. Things evolve, everything evolves, everything and everybody evolves, including music. So why can't we evolve with the music? Do you get me? So, but you can tell when a song is sampled, you can hear, this song is sampled from this other song. If you have an ear, a musical ear, you can tell right off the bat that, oh, this is from this song. But I don't think there's any song that's been sampled that's been flopped. They always become
Hits,
exactly. So
You know why?
it's not like they're doing it in vain or like they're doing it out of mockery. So yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because they're not doing much. They're not sampling these people nowadays. They're just taking the song. as it
Bafake
is.
beat,
Literally, that's why it's not a flop. It's the same song.
I get that.
Mfana Touchline songs, literally the same beat. What did he do to those beats?
But it's
Nothing, just rap.
alive.
No, I don't mind you keeping songs. How many songs are we gonna keep alive?
All of them.
That means every year must keep a song alive. We're gonna sample the one that you made now, sampling the other one.
We're
We'll just keep on sampling. Creativity is important, man. If you are an artist, you are a creative. Creation means starting from scratch. Not all the time you must recreate something. We know, we are aware of the other songs. We've lived in Abani. We are aware the songs are there. We play them basket song. Sometimes the other day someone was playing Gomazei Kotane the whole day. Everyone was happy. You know, how many songs are we gonna sample now?
I have a question.
But wait, we haven't answered. We haven't all fully answered Neo's question.
Yeah,
So-
wait, no pendulum. Obuli can just answered me.
So I think I'm on the fence with this one. I'm this side, right? I understand where Kanye's coming from, Miss Manager, and I understand where Legan is coming from. Like, why do we keep sampling songs if we call ourselves creative in the creative space? Also, you are saying they sample these songs just to keep them alive. It's not necessarily copying. Yeah? So I see both sides. What I will say is there are some samples that are not a hit. Like, you could have just left it alone.
Yeah.
I feel like that. Then there's some songs where you like, it actually needed sampling. It needed to come back so we can groove to the songs. Especially, ngiyabona kuma piano, ingoma zakudala bayibiza ini Bacardi is making a comeback. They're sampling a lot of Java songs, you know. Nankaufa, otlai, wabo, ingoma yakudala.
Yeah, I know.
Java nabo banban.
Yeah.
It's an old song. And also, sampling is not just a thing that's just started now. They've been doing it for years. About Maprr, about Whitney Houston, they've been sampling other people's songs. So I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying if you're gonna sample a song, make sure it's
Make
a hit.
it good.
That's it.
Take
Make
everything.
it. Don't take. Yeah. Also, don't take everything. Also, show us your creativity within it. Like what I've noticed. Focalistic. He also does sample. AKA used to sample, but you wouldn't quite get it. Also, you told her after this card, or maybe he's in an interview where he was actually I got this line from. You're like, oh, no wonder it sounded so familiar, but I couldn't really pinpoint to which Igup. Now that's a good sampled song.
Yeah.
When I can't necessarily tell if it was sampled or Genzagalani. Sometimes you don't necessarily have to, I don't remember. I think it's Zolo, if I'm not mistaken. There was a song I was listening to, and I could tell Wuti, the way this person is singing, it sounds from a melody from a different song. Until somebody picked it up and said, are you hearing what I'm hearing? I think it was Untogos or this guy who always
Emo.
Was it Emo?
Yes.
The gay guy.
Aye.
No. There was there was a gay guy who picked it up and said, "Are you hearing what I'm hearing?" Untogos. I'm not sure if Untogos. I could be wrong, guys. Ne? I'm not sure if that's the one.
No,
But
those is
yeah. So it's not Untogos when Tombazana.
Guy.
this.
He's gay. Okay, yeah, that one. But so if you're gonna sample a song, make sure you're being creative about it and it's good. That's
Back
all.
to your question. What from Tim?
I wanted to ask, who do you think has done the worst ever god awful sample?
For me personally, no one, because maybe it's because of the songs I listen to, but then the songs they interpolate, ne? Yeah, they interpolate. I've never heard a song Lenga or something like that, because they always make sure Uti, now it's that vibey one. Unga you can listen to it while sitting at home. So yeah, for me, none.
Okay.
Of bet, I can't think. Next week I'm going to homework.
Who's the one?
Yeah.
Ah.
Off bet.
Nina, umfana touchline, ne?
Yeah.
Why am I saying umfana touchline? Because like Ligan said, there's nothing new you're doing to the song. It's just that one
Is it
thing.
god awful though? Like, is it awful?
No.
Like, oh my
I'm
God.
not. I'm not necessarily saying it's awful. All I'm saying is there's no creativity there.
He
You
just
took
hopped
that
on the
song
beat.
and did.
He's a good rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good rapper, but
Where is he rapping?
please come up with your own thing. Like I want
Yes.
your own sound. That's a hit. That's it.
Okay.
Galiwala. But then moving on.
We are found a number comment section that if you hate. But I'm never watching this. You guys are always hating.
Hating. Don't watch or don't come back if you don't want to watch.
Hey, watch.
It's
Uro.
data. Don't want to watch. It's
We're
okay.
haters.
You're supposed to
Watch us,
watch.
please.
But then yeah. Question of the moment. Question of the moment.
Yeah, question of the moment.
Why are you questioning yourself?
No man, it's no. So I'm trying to make sure ukuthi into yakho iphuma kahle, and when I voice it out, hlangana here and there.
Yeah.
But question of the moment, which duo would you bring back in the amapiano space? Because le other genre ngiyangilahla ngoba angibazi abo touchline sunburn. So in the amapiano space, which duo would you bring back and why? Let's start Lee.
Can you start this side? Can you think?
Mina, can I say, yeah,
Okay.
while they're still thinking,
Yeah.
Amaroto. Those two, like guys, they gave us hits.
Yeah.
Umsebenzi wethu. Like even when they collaborate with other respected artists, they still manage to give us a hit, and you can still hear uba amaroto lawa. You can't differentiate ukuthi uzuma or you understand. It's just that thing. They have that thing, man. So for me, it's just them because they made such a great duo for me.
For Mina, it would be Atango.
Who's
Banlo.
that?
You are my
Oh, now you are saying
Aye, Gulonto wrong wena.
no, I'm saying no. I wanted to understand.
Yes.
Are you agreeing with me or not?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Amaroto.
What's that was problem today,
No.
guys?
Yeah,
Did you engage?
Angizenzi lezinto mina.
But just because we're not drinking in this episode.
Yeah.
Aye.
Maybe it's because
You need something.
Yes. It's not something strong.
I think Black Motion, man.
Oh yeah.
Not piano, but I think Black Motion.
Yo, and Jazziq disciples. Jazziq
No.
thingy.
Yes, but like morally, no.
Morally?
What do you mean?
What's the
Yeah.
Yes,
What-
ungathi kunestory la.
Guys, yo.
Smiling yasazi. Once aqala la. Indaba, we are listening.
Funny, but like morally,
Too bad.
I think guys, after the split, you could hear who was really making the music, because
Who?
Tumelo's sound after he left Jazzy Disciples
Different.
was not even different. Like it was not what Josiah Disciples was giving ever.
But they were a duo, so I can understand the difference now
Yes.
because we've separated.
But I understand the difference, but you understand it was never giving that. It was never giving Batumulta Kufunu Tum. It was giving better Khotman vibes. It was
Oh.
never giving Tlapini. Do you get me?
Commercial.
Tlapini, yes, but like mature vibes. So after the split, I think they're better off apart. The duo that I would love to see together again is Marimba Pitch.
Oh, le ndaba ka Murumba Pitch yangiqaka namanje. How do you differentiate between Murumba Pitch and the other Murumba Pitch? Because by two angisho.
No, they have names. Marimba Pitch is the duo name.
Yeah.
Explain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were two. Right?
Yeah.
They were in Murumba Peach.
Emmanuel and
Now, since they broke up, the vocalist took the name Murumba Peach. Now, to make it official that he is Murumba Peach. Once you see,
It has become an AKA, yeah.
Murumba.
yes, now it's
Okay.
because we're already assuming that it's him, Murumba Peach.
Also, he just rode on the wave.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, so the producer was also there was a producer behind Murumba
was the
Pitch.
producer.
That's why we were a team.
There were two.
Oh, so it was a producer and a vocalist.
Yes.
Then no, I don't know what I'm talking about. Murumba Pichu writes one. I was just saying because I can't think of another duo that should get back together. Do you guys know Ultra Soft?
Mina Shem, what's
You
that?
don't know Ultra Soft? They used to be a duo.
Mina,
B.
Yeah, it was El Chapo and Sunday. Do you guys know Sunday?
Hey, if it's just plug and inside.
Hey, we are splaka, bro.
This is a Pisora thing.
No, that's a song. Like it was so big on TikTok in 2022.
yo,
Such a big song.
2022.
But El Chapo now works with DJ Tejo, Dabi, Pori. Like he's working. Like El Chapo's out there in the streets. I wish Sunday could like do something. Like get up, bro.
Ngicela ukushintsha mina akusiya amaroto anymore. They want a duo, but Mpura no Kilakao. Those two I'd love to get back.
How?
Not.
How?
No, angali like
No.
No, how?
Oh,
Hold
No, how?
okay.
Okay. Let's bring them back. How?
No, asit wait.
Khalid Silong.
Kulum.
How?
Hayi akakhuluma umuntu.
How?
No, like,
No.
I get ukuthi abasekho. Wait, I get ukuthi abasekho. But they were a great duo.
The question was, which duo would we bring back together?
Yeah, so jayva noNkulunkulu, mekuhlangana le phezulu, ufuna ukujayva no.
Guys are gonna come at us for long.
No, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong here.
No.
Asking questions. How?
No, my
I-question yami ngixakile, sorry guys, but mpura no Kilakau.
Okay.
Vethu.
no special, guys.
Ngiyabathanda.
Yeah.
He would bring Ubrenda first. Trust me, he would. He would bring when
Hey.
Mm.
Hayi.
Yeah.
But then asiyekele ka mpura no Kilakau.
No, Mara.
That was a great
Oh,
laugh. No.
asiyekele.
Hey, Mara.
Asiyekele si moving forward.
was
Anazi
having
has
such a Blue
something
Monday
special to
last
say. Anazi has something special to say.
Special.
Special.
Okay.
I have something to say. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Is it special?
It's not special.
This one.
No, Mara.
Sorry, man, I mixed my words. I call special. It's something painful, heartfelt. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Something important, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, Nanazi.
Yeah.
They're killing her, man.
Yeah.
Like, that was fucking hilarious. Oh,
Yeah.
hilarious.
Guys, no.
Yini inkinga.
Like, why would you say that?
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's say the important thing.
Like, ow.
Like,
Pura, I'm serious. Like, a gazan.
he means it in a literal sense. I would
Yes.
bring them back. So we absolutely understand where you're coming from, Neo. We get you.
Oh,
I think as a community at large, we share the same sentiments as you. If we were to bring back people, Bora would definitely be one of
Duo,
those people that, he did say they're not a duo, but he felt like they worked well together. Yeah.
I think they were working towards
Yeah.
being a duo.
Yeah, maybe. Yabo. But absolutely, we do share the same sentiments. It's just your wedding, man. Ish.
And that's some shot on the wedding, by the way.
Ah, Megan, really?
But
Like, namhlanje say it's not going to be a Blue Monday. Thank you.
Blue
And
Monday.
I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Simply because I needed that before I say what I'm about to say, I absolutely needed to laugh a bit, because what I'm going to say is it's a sensitive issue that has been also circulating social media, especially on Instagram, on Twitter. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that Ukat, who was on Temba, who is Ghost from Big Brother. He was a reality TV star on that show specifically. I think it's called Ghost Nation. Mm-hmm. So Kat was one of the friends who were there. He was part of the casting members as well. He was that guy with a lot of... they do have a lot of tattoos on their faces anyway. But his brutal death that happened at Tembisa this past week. So what I will say is that not a lot of people know that Kat was not alone. He's not the only person who died. And I know there were speculations that there were 4 instead of 2 people who were there, right? So on social media, everyone is saying that it was Kat, it was Rowley, and the other 2 guys. One, you can't even name the other 2 guys who were there. The other 2 guys who are there. So it doesn't make sense that there were 4. 2, people are speculating that it was a robbery. They were going there to rob a spaza shop that is located in Winnie Mandela. I think it's Zone 8, if I'm not mistaken. And that's not the case. They were not there to rob. That was just a confrontation gone wrong. So the story is, according to Tembisa Online, by a well-respected, a well-respected journalist who goes by the name of Umfanelo Umfogatsanibe, who reported and said, according to the story he got from the family, they had gone, it was Uroli, which is Kat's friend, and it was Kat. They went to Espaza shop to confront Umkula, and then Umkula, because he saw Guti he's being outnumbered. Sorry for saying Umkula, it's not the right term to use. The right term to use. My friend.
Yes.
My friend.
Why
It's not my friend than Umkula. Mkulu is like saying kafa. It's like saying nigger to the Americans. So
No,
hence
but
I'm
okay.
saying, I'm saying my friend so much better because I'm saying you're my friend.
Continue.
So begayo confront my friend. Then my friend, I feel like my friend Uvelo, I feel outnumbered. But I figure now Babantu, they're going to rob me. I can imagine he's probably scared for his life. And he shouted, Wuti, I'm being robbed. Umphakathi wasewini waphuma in numbers. They did not ask any questions. They beat them up. Okay, they first tied them up together. They beat them up until baze bashona,
Yeah.
which is really unfortunate. But what people are saying is that there was a girl involved. So indaba yomjolo kahle kahle le, that resulted in such a very tragic incident. So the girl in question, whose name is Tobile, the girl in question was also on the very same platform, was being interviewed, and her story was she had a good relationship with my friend. So apparently, Ugel bekahlala eWinnie, and eWinnie Gibo. So the family there from Winnie and Ugel have a good relationship. So kusho ukuthi mhlambe yakolotisa nyana makafuna yabo, so that they have that relationship. My friend uyafona this one time. It's Rolly, the baby daddy of Utobile, the one of the deceased, and umntana bebayi-2, I think bebaye clinic makachaza story. The guy who is my friend calls. I think that's Yasuf. I think Yasuf, if I'm not mistaken. Calls. Makafoni phone, umntana uthatha phone because I'm assuming the child can operate a phone. Answers the phone call. We don't know what was said there, but whatever that was said was enough to aggravate Uroli, who is now the baby daddy of the girl, Utobile. I think confronta girl, the girl didn't obviously say piga if we chola or angas we piga. No, this is the relation between me and this person. We have a good working relation. Oh, we have a relationship. It's not as deep. It's not deep. It's not what you think. Okay, sharp. Okay, I am ngati. We understand sharp. So this girl doesn't live eWinnie anymore. So I think the relationship formed when she was still staying eWinnie Mandela. So she doesn't live there anymore, but she's still within Tembisa. She lives in a different section, but in Tembisa. One day they decided, Uket, no Roli, they decided we are going to confront my friend. We want to know what was going on between Utobile and my friend. So I think the guy just went there to want answers, to get answers from this guy. Unfortunately, this guy, I think, and shouted, "Hey, I'm being robbed." And now people in mob justice, Yase Tembisa, Yase Winnie Mandela to be specific, came out in numbers. Yeah, came out in numbers and resulted in such a tragic event.
Sad. Were they armed?
That's what we're speculating. Some people say there was a gun, so that's why he was scared. But we don't even know whose gun it was. We don't know if it's Rolly who took out a gun, or it was Kat who took out a gun, or it was my friend who took out a gun. But if my friend then who took out a gun, why is he the one shouting?
Exactly.
Okay, this means Gula
I doubt they would go there armed though. Like, if it was just the confrontation, why would they go there armed?
So that's what it's an ongoing investigation though. So we don't have all the answers. Most of the things that we're saying based on speculation and what the family has volunteered, they volunteered that information, and people feel like there's more to the story. Some are saying the girl is not telling the entire story. I feel she's not telling. Okay, they're saying that she's lying. I don't think she's lying. I think she's just not telling us everything. Because she's saying they were friends, they are family friends, they have a good relationship. Nagibo, not Ashonida, sorry. Maybe. Yeah, she's not saying everything in full.
Number, bro. I don't care if you're calling this Salapa. Why does my friend have your number?
Why
is my friend calling me? Like,
is anyone arrested?
But now I want us to get to that. But now people are blaming this girl. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up. It's such a sensitive issue. We can't just wrap it up. Yeah, but we have to be careful when we are delivering such news. We have to be sensitive. Some people are saying it's the girl's fault. Some people are saying it's my friend's fault. And obviously the deceased Abeko Kulumela. There haven't been any arrests yet. because people feel like, one, there's a problem with the mob justice in our system. Because it's one thing ukuthi nimshaye nimela abantu bomthetho nokuthi nina nimshaye nimbulale. You understand what I mean? So people feel like they could have, if we managed to tie them up together, we could have called abantu bomthetho.
Exactly.
But in the same breath, they feel like sizobabopha labantu laba, nizobabopha. Tomorrow they will be roaming around the streets of Tembisa. Now we're fearing for our lives. So it's quite confusing, but also it's such a it's sad. Like it's a lot. It's a lot, but no arrests have been made so far, unfortunately.
That's inhumane. The girl and the my friend must get arrested.
You can't get
You
arrested
can't
because
say
first
that.
of all, one.
What law did they break?
Yeah, what law did they break? If they say they were cheating, that's not breaking the law.
No.
No,
From
not
next year it is, though.
cheating. Conspiracy to commit murder, because it feels, I might be reaching here, but it feels
A huge one.
so.
You are reaching because first of all, if they cheated on you, as a person who's being cheated on, I can choose to either confront the situation or leave the
And
situation.
him saying I'm
Simple.
being robbed.
And
He
him,
didn't stone anyone. Oh, no, sorry.
yeah, understand. So it's asazi ukuthi ubani or wrong lana. Is it my friend who falsely said I'm being robbed, which resulted in the two guys being unfortunately brutally murdered like that? Or is it the girl's fault that she cheated? It's a lot, guys. Let us know how you feel about the situation, guys.
We'll be watching your comments to close the show off. There's an artist. He was, or maybe he still is relevant. We must.
We must go.
Yes, who Mafitzo. So he recently posted team. Can you please assist with whatever you can? I lost everything I had when the car that helped me provide for my family. Yeah? I had when you okay, sharp. Moving on. Provide for my family. I am now homeless. Can't even look at my mother. Please. I have there's something wrong with the
Homeless can't look at the mother.
Nami saying Tita because can you please assist with whatever you can? I lost everything I had when the car that helped me provide for my family. I am now homeless. I can't look at my mother.
Maybe he was trying to say, look after my mother. I will say this. Talents that have worked with Pasta, where are they? Where's them giftos? Do you guys
Just a call.
giftos?
He's trying to get back on his feet, but
Yeah, giftos once told me such a painful story, but I don't want to get into it because we don't have time.
next episode.
Pasta, nenzani lapho ngampela?
Also, man, the culture of artists coming to social media and asking for donations, it's quite questionable, man. It's also, man, sesiyasaba nokunsupporta manje to be a fan because you're gonna come here and now ask for our money again. It's not fair. Honestly, it's not fair. I don't know who's to blame for all of that. But
Sithatha buthini imali kanti
nakhona nawe isibindi usithatha sokuthi ufake card lakho futhi le card lase Capitec is a problem.
Besingekho bekumnandi imali zikhona.
This Capitec card is everyone is just
Capitec.
Capitec. Hey, please. Like
Please, donation. Donation.
please donate for me, guys. It's hard for me to get to work on time because I don't have a car. I would appreciate if you guys, no man ngafaki R1, whatever amount that you can donate, I'd absolutely appreciate it. The details will be definitely in the comment section, in the description box. I'll give you further details. Thank you.
And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching the show. And as you know, we are in the industry corner and we keep you updated.
Bye.
Please donate.
Don't
For me.
forget.
Hey, for Anas, Ima Emoto. Yes.